Okay. First question. What is your name? When and where were you born?
My name is Jared Settee, born October 8, 1998. Born in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, Canada, but lived in Cumberland House, Cree Nation all my life, almost all my life.
Second question. Do you remember what you thought when you first heard about the virus and what did you think?
When I first heard about the whole COVID-19 virus, I thought it was going to be just another virus that's just like basically will scare you for a second and nothing happens. So just like the Ebola back in 2014. But until I heard that COVID-19 is in Canada and spreading, I kind of decided to think that to take it serious, and which I did. And I thought it was scary when the stats were going up in Canada. You know, I have friends and family who are outside of Cumberland, even in different province, and which made me worry about it. And that those are what my thoughts are about COVID-19.
Okay. Third question. When did your life start to change as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic? And in which ways did your everyday life change?
Um, my life started to change actually. It was because of a family member who I have quite a bit of family members who actually passed away due to COVID-19, and people were elders, elders that I adored and respected so much because it came into my life at some point and taught me quite a bit. They taught me about ceremonies, traditional ceremonies, and when I heard that these elders passed away, my grandpa's, I was devastated and I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't see them. I couldn't go anywhere because by that time, Cumberland House was on lockdown, which meaning that there was bridge security and curfew security, and I was working at the time too. I was security. I went from I was doing double shifts every day, but yeah, every day. Like at first, the first 4 or 5 days, I was bridge and curfew security, working from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I took a few days off because I had a family that passed away, not from COVID, but just suicide, as I was told. And I wanted to leave, but I couldn't, and I was kind of having a hard time. And there was quite a bit of things that I was already having a hard time with. And then the whole COVID-19 came over, lockdown, and just kind of created the tension even worse. And I really needed to keep my mind off of things, so I volunteered as a supervisor for curfew. So I went from working from 10 to 6 to working from 9 to 8 o'clock in the morning. And that kept me busy, but it was also tiring because, I had to help with the curfew, get the food and walkie talkies and hand them out to the curfew security, and make sure they have everything they need and make sure they're good for the night. And the thing that changed my everyday life was that I couldn't go to the fitness gym anymore because, due to the fact that COVID-19, um, fitness was like it's one thing I enjoyed, and it was kind of one thing keeping me from some body problems that I developed back in my high school years. Um, Sitting around at home besides working, kind of gave me that those body problems back. Um, Even work wasn't as active as you think it would be. You're just sitting in a vehicle, driving around, not really walking around. So that took a toll on my body too, and but I continued on working because I had a point of view that most people didn't want to realize on how serious and deadly the COVID-19 could be. And I understand like there's quite a bit of people who didn't like it, but like I don't know what was going through their minds, thinking, hey, let's I want to leave, I want to go out and have fun, and not understand that it's important that everybody stays home and keep keep their distance so they won't spread around COVID-19 if an outbreak ever happened in Cumberland. But just in general, is what my whole point of view, because like I have lost a few family members to COVID-19, and which took a toll on myself, and but also gave me a perspective that my community is important and I want to do my very best to take care of it. And so volunteering to be a supervisor and taking those double shifts all the time was my way of being dedicated and actually caring for my community and putting my life on the line instead of theirs. I understand the situation about frontline workers putting their lives on the line because it might be their last day, it might be my last day at the time, but you know, that's what changed in my life, and yeah.
Okay, fourth question. Did you use culture, heritage, traditional knowledge, traditional practices in any way throughout the course of the pandemic? How?
Yes, I did. I smudged every hour before. No, I smudged an hour before I went to work every single day. I prayed that I prayed the safety for me, my household, my community, and all the people in general, including the frontline workers who work in medical facilities. Yeah.
Okay, fifth question. What lessons for the future may come out of this experience for you, your family, your community, society as a whole?
Um, I hope that if this ever happens again, that people would take it serious and take it for granted, and not take it for granted, and just follow the policies and rules that the country, that the province and community puts up. Um, but for me, it would be more cautious and careful when I'm out traveling places.
Okay, thank you.